Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On today's video, we're talking all new things at Chanel. And no, I am not talking about the latest golden Le Beige collection. I am actually talking about the Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. So for those of you who didn't know, and I was one of them, Chanel has actually released 5 new shades of their iconic cream bronzing. Obviously, I had to pick one. And I also have the new Chance perfume, the Eau Splendide, that I will review just a little bit after. This is absolutely beautiful. So back to the Le Beige Healthy Bronzing Cream. This is a staple at Chanel every time it's summertime. Honestly, every year when it's summertime, I use this quite a lot. And I have to say, I do use it just all year round. I think it's a beautiful formula, but even so now, because the formula is new. So let's just have a quick look at the new shades. We had originally only the shade 390, that was the Soleil Tan Bronze. And this is quite old to be honest, but it's still very good. And it's kind of bronzy. It's got a bit of orange to it. Depending on how light you are, this could have been probably a little bit too orangey and dark for your skin. If you have a very fair, light, cool skin tone, forget it. This one was no way near possible to be worn by you. Like, just no. And on the other hand, if you were actually quite dark, there was no way you could have pulled this off. Like, there's no way this was going to be showing on you. However, hello, so we now have a spectrum of 5 shades that are going from super light cool to quite dark tan. And in the new formula, it's not just that creamy formula. We now have cream gel bronzer, and I'm just gonna read the description because I think this is super important. It's a cream gel bronzer, features a lightweight, easy to blend texture. It offers a delicate velvety finish for a natural sun-kissed glow, housed in a generously sized jar. Picks up easily and applies smoothly with the help of a kabuki brush. You can use whatever brush you have, to be honest. It's got powder in it to blur and mattify. So it's really nice because it's not going to give you that super dewy effect, but it's got a really nice radiance because I am wearing it today. And it's got naturally derived wax for effortless application and a glide on texture. It also has jasmine infused oil, which helps to deliver instant comfort, pigment and pearlescent particle for a radiant, healthy looking glow. And I have to say, I've used the new one today, this is what I'm wearing on my complexion. And I picked up the lightest shade. And if I can put it with the original shade, you'll see the new one is much more cool. I mean, this now look actually quite orange and brown, but this has a nice little bit of a ashy-ish tone to it. So my cool tone girlies, jump on this one. This is beautiful. And also I like that it's a cream gel formula. It just applies on the skin so much better and so much more nicely. Obviously I have applied sunless tan. I'm not usually this tan. I just feel like it's summertime now. It's 25 degrees outside, so I've applied my sunless tan last night, and oh boy, like I feel like I've just spent a week in the sun. I love this tan. It's the, whatever the name is, this is the bottle, and I have the dark shade. My white bed sheets are not happy, but I am happy because I'm super tanned. Even though I am super tan, this on my face was actually pretty okay. Like, I've contoured my forehead and on my cheek. I have a bit of highlighter obviously, but you can see it. And I love how it's just warmed up my complexion, but it's actually close. It's not a contour, but because it's got a cool tone shade into it, this is beautiful. So this is the lightest shade of the 5 new shades, and it's the Soleil Tan Light Bronze. and I'll swatch them on my hand so you can compare. But the gel, like the cream gel formula, is a game changer. It really just applies and glides onto your skin. And I did my makeup at 8 a.m. It's now 1 p.m. So, and you know, like it's not oily, there is no patches, there's no peeling, nothing has moved. It's still the same it was early this morning. Let's go on with some swatches. I'm gonna start with the original. So this is shade, they used to give number, now there is no number, it's just the name, but it doesn't really matter. So this is the OG shade Soleil Tan Bronze. So in the new collection, this would be the second shade. And the texture is completely different. I think you'll be able to see it on my skin. So this is it. So you can see, like, this is not what I have on my face. The shade, the tone is completely different. Obviously, like, I'm gonna still wear this one. It's just, it depends on, you know, the look you're going for. And this is the new version, the new light Soleil Bronze Tan Light. Look at how ashy it is. It's actually not that light. It's just the tone is completely different. This is the most Chanel tan product because they're usually quite neutral, a little bit more warm. This is a game changer. Like, if you have a cool skin tone, this is finally a product that will actually look good on you. And I also have a darker shade. So this is shade the Deep Tan. And obviously you might think that I'm too light for it, but if you use it just to contour and some small point, obviously I wouldn't put all of this just all over on my face, but there's a way to work with it. And this is also the cream gel texture. And look how radiant this is. Look how beautiful and rich this is. It's got a really nice radiance to it. It's even more radiant than this one. I am so happy Chanel has come out with this new collection, this new formula. It is so nice. And I have to say, it says the shelf life is 12 months once it's been opened. I'm going to be very honest with you. This is older than 12 months for sure. It doesn't smell, it still works fine. So I'm happy to use it until there's a weird smell or it does something weird on my skin. If I compare and give you an idea, so this is the original one. So this in the new collection is your second one in terms of how dark it is. So this is I should have placed them in a different order. So this is the lightest, this is the second lightest, and this is the fourth darker, the fourth darkest, because you have 5 shades. Obviously the fifth one is even more dark than this, so if you have a very deep skin, it's going to look fabulous on you. This is really nice if you have that medium to dark skin tone, or if you're just like me and want to add some bronzy little spot onto your face, which is fine because you're going to blend it out. This is for my cool tone girl, and this is just if you're a little bit more tan and you want to have something a little bit more warm, this is absolutely amazing for you. Also, I am embracing my wavy curly hair because it is so hot in the house. We haven't put the AC on yet in the room, the aircon unit, and I just couldn't face drying my hair for 40 minutes when it's 25 degrees outside. So I've let my hair air dry. And because I've brushed them, I've kind of taken away the curls. So like the curls are still deep down here, but not everywhere. I don't know, since the pregnancy, I've got some bizarre thing going on. Like there's some curls, there's bits with no curls. I think the new hair coming are curly, whereas the old ones are not as curly. It is, because like, yeah, I don't know what's going on. So I'm just embracing that island vibe going on. That's why I feel like it looks nicer when you have a tan on. Anyway, going back to Chanel. Some collection at Chanel have been a bit bizarre. And this for me is absolutely amazing. The formula is great. It just glides on the skin. It's powdery, but yet it's got a semi-matte finish. It's matte, but it's giving you that radiance, that luminosity that we all want. But it's not dewy, it's not sticky. I think if you're looking to add a cream bronzer in your collection, this collection, and it retails at £50 here in the UK, I think it's a beautiful investment. Now, the perfume. So I picked up the smaller size. So Erin Nicole made me do it. Honestly, I watched her reviews and I really like watching her reviews. I think she's got an amazing style. She's quite honest in her reviews, and I enjoy watching her videos anyway. And when she reviewed this perfume, I was like, wow, now I've been influenced and I need to have it. And I feel like, again, this is so not a Chanel perfume. It's not necessarily something you would expect, especially for summertime, but it is beautiful. So now I just regret not having the full size, because I feel like this is going to be finished so soon. This is the Eau Splendide, so it's very feminine. I love the color. And in the perfume, so you have two sizes available. You've got 100 ml or you've got 50 ml. So this is the 50 ml. And the notes in the perfume, honestly, it is a beautiful perfume. I was not expecting to like it this much, but I think everyone's going to agree it is a beautiful fragrance. So it's a luminous new chance perfume that dazzle with splendor. It's got a magnetic fragrance that releases an olfactory whirlwind, diffusing. It's got a very fruity floral twist to it, and it's very elegant. I like that. It's kind of that head-turning perfume. That's exactly what it is. It's that elegant head-turning perfume. So in this perfume, you've got raspberry, and you really feel, you can smell the raspberry. You've got that crispy fruit feel and smell. You've got rose, you've got violet, and then it kind of elongates into something a little bit more floral. In that floral feel, you have that rose geranium, and you've got a little bit of a subtle minty, that freshness to the perfume. You've got that powdery feel because it's Chanel, so you would expect to have that little bit of the powdery touch to it. That is powdery iris and cedar white musk accord. It's a very complex perfume because the minute you smell it, you have that freshness, that fruitiness of raspberry, but then it turns into something a little bit more floral with your rose geranium, and then it has that finish of that powdery twist that we like at Chanel. I feel like I'm describing a bottle of wine, but honestly, it's that same journey. You know, if you're drinking, and if you're not, let me educate you. When you try a glass of wine and you have those notes that touches your tongue, you can feel the acidity, you can feel if it's round. The perfume is the same. When you smell it onto your skin, you'll have a first whiff, a first smell of, oh, it's fresh, it's fruity, and then it turns into a little bit of a floral with that powdery finish that's kind of elongate, and that's what we find most often to be very elegant in a perfume. My summer perfume for quite some time has been the Dior Riviera. When that launched, it's like, honestly, that's my summer fragrance. I've just found the new summer fragrance. This is just beautiful. And just a little tip, if you sometimes feel that the perfume just disappears on you, add a little bit of Vaseline before and spritz the perfume onto this place where you've added Vaseline. The perfume needs to grip onto something, and depending on the molecule of the perfume, sometimes it helps to have that little jelly onto you, or just your body moisturizer that has no smell for the perfume to grip onto you. It does happen that the perfume seems to be disappearing. In this case, it hasn't disappeared. I still smell it and I absolutely love it. That is it for today's video. I hope you've enjoyed watching today's review and you found it to be informative. Honestly, I am so happy with the Chanel launches. We still don't have the new collection, Les Beiges, the Golden Sunset, or whatever the name is. It's still not in the UK. We still don't have the new Coco Rouge Chanel lipstick. And we can't even order from the website anymore. The website is going through a maintenance or something and you can't order anything from the website. So not sure what's going on there, but if you're new here and want to see more video like these, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget also to give a thumbs up to the video, like it, share it, comment it. As usual, I will list down below the makeup product I'm wearing for today's look. I'm also wearing this necklace from Idol. I have a link for you down there if you're keen. I absolutely love this jewelry. I mean, it's so beautiful. It's so feminine. They are diamond that are grown in labs, so it's quite ethical. So go have a look. There's a few sales on, and also it's Mother's Day coming up. A big thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.